Alright, this is the 18 horsepower, 656cc V-twin Intek engine, model year 2000, exact model 407777, type 0124E1, code 000810YH, so it's a model year 2000, oil pressure lubricated, cast iron sleeves. Gonna be selling the engine because I got a new tractor. This engine was always well cared for. The air filtration system was always kept clean. Okay, I'll show that right now. The engine was always kept clean. The cooling fins were always kept clean. The oil was always changed on a regular basis, and the oil filter was always changed on a regular basis. So the three main important things: filtration, lubrication, and ventilation were always well cared for on this engine. As you can see, this air filter is basically brand new, along with the pre-filter. It's barely even been used. It's clean down in there. Carburetor's perfectly clean, in excellent condition, perfectly tuned. Stale fuel was never run through this engine. As a matter of fact, the gas that's in that gas tank right now is older, but we had the fuel shut-off valve, so that fuel never went in, and I have a temporary fuel tank hooked up to demonstrate the startup on this. Couple other important things to note, because it's a model year 2000. It has a cast one-piece camshaft, not the cheaper cog style one. It has the better coils. It has the metal flywheel cup in there. It has the cast aluminum intake manifold. Fuel pump is in excellent condition. Starter is in excellent condition. As I said, the oil was just recently changed, so that oil filter and oil is new and fresh. The muffler is solid. No, wear or cracks in it, rot. It's solid muffler. The shaft is 3 inches long by 1 inch wide, with your typical tap for the shaft bolt and the keyway. All the cables were hooked up good. What else? Oh, the carburetor solenoid works, as you'll hear that clicking. So just keep in mind, if you're going to put this on another tractor, you will need to have the wiring hooked up for the carburetor solenoid to open to start the engine. Without that, you're going to have to either bypass it or put starter fluid in the engine to start it, because that has to be hooked up for the engine to initially get gas to start. And what that does is, when you shut the engine off, it's an anti kickback, so the engine doesn't backfire. That's what that's there for. But anyway, as you can see, very clean, always well maintained and well cared for, excellent condition. 100% made in the USA, not like the ones today that all the parts are made in China and then they just put them together here and slap a sticker on them that say made in the USA of US and global parts. No, this one was 100% made in the USA. So like I said, oil filter basically brand new, air filter brand new, pre-filter brand new, practically brand new oil, carburetor in perfect condition, no stale fuel ever ran through it. Everything works perfectly on it, has a lot of power, and the 656cc was basically, when they rated these as horsepower, were all 16 horsepower through 21 horsepower. So, you could have a 21 horsepower and it's the same as the 18 and the 16. They're all 656cc. The lowest I see these selling for retail is about 600, give or take. Now I'm just going to demonstrate a quick startup to show how well it runs. This is a cold start, by the way. Okay. Choke's on. It's on fast, just about there. Start it right back up, show it starts right back up. Excellent, well-maintained engine. Like I said, year 2000, so it was built a little bit better. It has the solid camshaft and better coils, a few parts that were better, that they built better back then. 100% American made versus the ones now. So very important. It's got the oil pressure lubrication over the splash lube. That's very important on these engines. And so this engine will be for sale. I'm going to be pulling it off, either local pickup or shipped. If I ship it, the oil fluids will be drained. If you come pick it up locally, I'll leave the oil in because it's fresh and it's at the full line. And I think it'll be about 100 pounds in the box. I think these things are about 84 pounds dry weight, so about 100 pounds. So alright, if you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, that's it. And you can look up the digital operator's manual as well as the parts manual online, and you'll see that it has the cast camshaft and other parts that were built better back then compared to the cog one that they're making now, which is cheap. Alright, thank you.